Hi, I'm Mikael, and today we'll be looking at developing the doodle tongue technique on the trombone. The doodle tongue technique allows the player to articulate much faster than the single tongue, and while maintaining accuracy even at faster tempos, while keeping a smooth legato feel that is idiomatic to the instrument. The doodle tongue technique is comprised of four main components, or four syllables: da, ul, la, and ah. So what we want to do is first develop our skills in saying or playing those syllables. So instead of going da, da, we're going to go da, ul. Now we're going to add the third syllable, da, ul, la. And now to complete it with the basic duplet pattern, daddle, laddle, 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 laddle. And now we've got the basic triplet pattern as well, which is just da, u, la. Everything that I'm speaking about today is in the really famous Bob McChesney method book, The Doodle Studies and Etudes. And this has really codified and organized what Carl Fontana and Bill Watrous introduced heavily into their playing in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. The method looks at four key areas of developing the doodle tongue technique. First, the four syllables that I spoke about before, as well as applying the technique to various rhythmic and melodic patterns, slight changes to the technique when it comes to downward partials, and then combining all the elements into etudes that you can finally put into your playing without really thinking about it. So once you've got the syllables, now it's time to add some slide movement with those syllables as well. Once you're feeling comfortable adding some slide positions, now it's time to start going upward into the partial changes. So in that exercise, I'm saying da-u-la, 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 da-u-la. When it comes to descending over partial changes, the technique changes. Instead of saying da-u-la, it's just da and ah. The da is at the start of the phrase, and then the ah represents a lip slur down. This makes it a lot more smoother, and you can play faster and much more accurately than using other syllables. Once that's feeling comfortable, then we can add, and we can vary that over the registers, and also you start using alternate slide positions as well. Now in that exercise, I repeated the da, because on the second slide position going from 3 to 2 is a partial change, and that I need to say ah after the second da. So I'll play that again. Once those elements are feeling comfortable, then the final aspect of the technique is successive downward partial changes. And again, that is represented by saying da, da, ah. So the first one, da, the second one, da, and then ah after the and secondary da. So, check it out. All four of the main components of doodle tongue require a lot of practice and integration so that they feel natural and comfortable. Once they do feel natural and comfortable, you can start applying them to the etudes at the back, and then once those are comfortable, start putting them into your improvising sparingly at first, so you feel comfortable, and then eventually they'll become second nature and ingrained. A great way of practicing the doodle technique is applying it to scales and arpeggios. This will really help to solidify especially the upward doodle tongue technique, as well as practicing the variations of the downward partials. So here we go. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you learned something about doodle tongue and jazz trombone. If you would like to hear more about the trombone, or if you'd like to learn something else about jazz trombone, please let us know in the comments. But for now, I'll see you later.